another soap to make today. This is my last day at home before everybody else is here, so I'm gonna try to make the best out of it. Otherwise, I usually soap at night when everybody else is asleep. So much easier. You're gonna have people coming in and need a glass of water or need to cook something or eat something or whatever, and coming in for a snack. So this is so much better to do when everybody else is gone. I'm gonna warm up my oils just a little bit. My lye water's ready once again. This here, I am going to soak. The fragrance is better than sex cake. It's kind of funny, but what I've done is the better than sex cake fragrance is really, really, really sweet. I mean, it's like cake sweet. And I've got these chunks. I poured this. I was trying out a fragrance, and what I did is, instead of making a loaf or whatever out of it, I made two big heart shapes to try out and see how they, see how it was going to soak. And I believe this was Bite Me. I'm pretty sure was the name of it. And it's sweet, but it's got sort of a tart smell to it as well. And but it soaked really nice. I was happy with the way it soaked. But I thought instead of leaving it as a heart, I would cut this up and use these as embeds. They're really pretty because I kind of layered it. I was trying it with a couple of different colors to see how it did. And this is it's almost a red or a hot pink, and just in a natural soap color. But it soaked really well. So, but I thought, I think these two fragrances would go together really well. And so I'm going to use these as embeds. And then the Better Than Sex Cake fragrance is going to be the part of the loaf. And then this will be the embeds. And then I'll use this on the top to, these chunks here to kind of decorate with. So let me check my oil real quick. Okay, it's all clear and ready to go. The lye is ready to go. Okay. And I'm going to make a 2-pound batch. So I've got my mold ready to go, and it's all lined. And this soap is going to be a couple of different layers and a couple of different colors. The bottom layer is going to be blue, a light blue. The second layer is going to be a yellow. The third layer coming up, I'm starting at the top, so blue, yellow. And then I was going to go with blue again. And then I was going to put white at the top. So, put on white on the top and then use these. So, go ahead and stick blend this. The lye water was a little bit cooler than the oil this time because I had to warm up the oil a little bit. I didn't warm up the lye water, so I'll be soaping this pretty cool temperature wise. Let's blend it real quick, and let me get my containers out where I'm going to split the different colors. This is just a half of a batch. I'm only doing a half of a batch because I want to do my layers, and I want to have a little bit more time. I hate to be in a rush, so I'll split my batch sometimes if I'm going to do something like this and do different layers, and it just makes it so much easier instead of making a whole bunch of soap and then having to worry about it. You know, if you, especially if you're going to do like 3 colors and trying to worry about it going to trace too fast and not being able to pour it. So okay, let's mix. Actually, it's already at a light trace. Looks to be almost. Okay, so I'm going to pour half of it in here. I love working with the big Pyrex measuring cups like this, or bowls, or whatever you want to call it, because you know, I can usually a half of a batch will give me about 3 cups of soap, and then if I want to split it in half, it's real easy. It's just, you know, a cup and a half. Or if I need to split it into thirds, well, then it's 1 cup apiece. So these marks on the side really help me a lot. Okay, so this one is going to be blue, and I mixed up some more of the blue mica with the glycerin, so I could use it in these little squeeze bottles. That's the way it comes if you buy it from TKB. It's actually just mica, and it's been mixed with glycerin. It just makes it easier to dispense. So, but what I've done is, just to refill these bottles, I just bought glycerin, and then I bought the mica powder. So I just mixed up some more and put it in that bottle. And I've got, as you can tell, I've got some in the bottom of this. So what I'm going to do is pour some of this in here. And mix this up to get this colorant out of here. Plus, I just want a light blue anyway, so it may be enough to color it. See, got most of it out. And I don't think I have to even add any more color to it. I think that's going to be plenty enough. Better than washing it down the drain. Okay, let's stick blend this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix my embeds. I'm just going to stir them into the blue instead of pouring around them, because I found out if you pour around them, sometimes there's air pockets. So that didn't work too good for me. So actually mixing the embeds into the soap mixture and then pouring that in the mold works much better. Okay. There goes the 5 o'clock train. A little bit early. It's only 10 till. Got that in there. I'm going to bang this on the counter and get the air bubbles out. Okay, for the next part, here's the other half of my soap mixture. And I'm going to color it yellow and add the other half of the fragrance oil to it.
Arabica beans, freshly ground and brewed immediately. A premium cup of coffee without
Okay, I'm going to add the other half of my fragrance oil. Oh, that's sweet. Really a sweet, sweet smell. And now I'm going to add the other half of the embeds and mix them in. Some nice, kind of a medium trace. I think the colors are going to be pretty. I'm trying to keep a nice clean line. I'm going to get the air out of this one, and then I'm going to mix up the other half of the batch, and then we'll pour that on there. So I'll be back in just a second.